Hi, my name is Austin Zoot, and welcome to this week's Zoot Perspective Web Congregation. After a few weeks off for finals and for winter break, we're back in action, and we pick up with the Israelites who have just spent quite a bit of time in Egypt, and Moses has just worked with God to bring plagues to Egypt to finally let Pharaoh say, okay, enough, get out. The Israelites can leave, the Israelites can have their freedom, just get out of Egypt. Well, the Israelites flee, they get out of town, and they start their journey. Well, a little while later, Pharaoh changes his mind. We're used to Pharaoh changing his mind by now, but it's getting on our nerves because the Israelites are now in the wilderness. They're surrounded on all sides, by one side by the sea and Pharaoh from behind. And the Israelites are standing there and they're in distress. And they freak out and they say to Moses, "Why have you taken us out here? Why have you let us come to the wilderness just to be slayed by the Egyptians? We were better off in Egypt as slaves. At least we knew we were safe there." And eventually, Moses calms them down and asks God to deliver them, and God splits the Red Sea, they cross to freedom, the sea swallows up the Egyptians, and they rejoice on the other side, singing the song of the sea and celebrating their freedom. But in that moment of doubt, in that moment of fear, that anxiety of we're on a new journey, we're doing something new, and we're not sure it's right, their first notion, the Israelites' first inclination was to say, we were better off before. Why are we here? We should have gone back. We should have stayed where we were. Change is scary. They're right. Change is scary. But Moses was right to push them and to say, we have started a journey, and the journey is hard, but we need to keep going, and we need to have faith that we're doing the right thing, that God will protect us, and that we will find our goal. We will achieve our greatness, and we will take our freedom. Change is hard. We encounter change all the time. And all the time, our first inclination is to say, no, I can't do it. This is too much. This is too scary. But we need to stop. And we need to stand and understand that even when the sea is in front of us, and even when the Egyptians are behind, sometimes it takes the first step, walking into the sea and asking for help. That's when we can really start our journey. That's when we can embrace the change going on around us and take control of it and know we're about to do great things. And that fear, that anxiety that almost forced the Israelites to turn back and go to Egypt and almost give up their freedom, that fear turned into the greatest joy those people had ever known. When they crossed the sea, the joy in their hearts and the joy in their lives at knowing that they were a free people was greater than anything they had experienced in Egypt. So even though they got there having passed through the wilderness and passed through fear, the reward on the other end was a sense of hope, a sense of accomplishment, and a sense of freedom. We have the same opportunity to get through our wildernesses. We each are experiencing changes. We each are experiencing our own form of hostile, our own fears, our own anxieties. But we can't turn back. We can't give up on those dreams that we have simply because the going gets hard. What we have to do is we have to acknowledge that we have to have faith in ourselves, and we have to know that when we get to our end goal, the reward will be sweeter than anything we've ever known. That's what I got of this week's Torah portion. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Please leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to donate to my GoFundMe page that'll help me fund my dreams. The link can be found below. Thank you so much. Shabbat Shalom, and have a great day.